What do we have for Virgo, please? Two of Swords, Libra energy at the foundation. Virgo, I got a very strong message concerning the path that you are on and other people focusing on causing you blockages on this path so you don't progress any further instead of focusing on their own elevation. There's an energy here of individuals that were relying on you for some sort of energetic supply. Now, I feel that these are individuals that on the surface seem like they support you. Maybe they provide you with something, whether it's material or emotional support, or what simply may seem like some sort of encouragement. But there's something very peculiar about this person or these people in your life. It's as if they provide you with just enough to keep you stuck. Now, this is a narcissistic tactic. See, narcissists love to keep tabs on you as a means to control the outcomes in your life. For a lot of you Virgos, this is somebody rather close to you, but you have this whole different perspective now. See, in this depiction of the Two of Swords, we're looking at you like we're a fly on the wall. We're onlookers. So this is telling us that you're now starting to see where these blockages existed in your life. It's an energy of always being stuck at the crossroads. Should I go this way? Should I go that way? And the influence in your life keeps you in this sort of place of confusion. This is why you always feel like you're not able to make some sort of decision. Because what's happening here in the physical, you're quite possibly following this influence, but spiritually, the divine is trying to get you to take another path. And astrologically speaking, Virgo, this is what's going on inside the entire Virgo collective. There's an energy here of you no longer compromising your happiness for anybody. There's a very influential energy that you hold, Virgo. You have the kind of energy that can influence change collective-wide. Just really depends on what sector you may work in or how you're functioning inside of your purpose. So really take that as it fits, but it doesn't always have to be a entire collective. It can be the collective in your community. It could be the collective in your family. But whatever the case, there is something incredibly influential and inspirational about the path that you are being led to take. But it's very important that you accept this truth that the divine is exposing to you about your surroundings, your environment, the people in it, and not allow them to control the flow of energy in your life any longer. It's time that you break away from the pack and take the power back, Virgo. And in saying that, I understand that for most of you, you just didn't even know this was taking place because of how close these individuals are to you. You can never see how badly somebody is damaging you when they're in such a close proximity from you. That really speaks about an emotional attachment you may have with some of these individuals, Virgo. You would never suspect that they would do something like this. What do we have at the sacral, please? Strength. Wow. Leo energy at the sacral. You know what's interesting as well? It was staring right at me. I don't know why I didn't mention it. I think that I was waiting for the reading to develop more, but I'm being called to mention the white horse. It's like that's your horse. It's right in front of you. It's like that's the divine. Like, we're ready to take you, Virgo. Don't you see me standing right in front of you? But it's like you can't even see this. And the front side of this card from the regular tarot deck, you're actually blindfolded. So it's as if there was something blocking your third eye, your vision, intercepting your higher guidance. But now that you see it from this perspective, right, you're a fly on the wall in your own life, and you're like, oh my God, is that a divine white horse standing right in front of me? I didn't even know that was there. Like God is telling you, yeah, Virgo, we've been here this entire time just waiting for you to accept the truth surrounding these individuals and how they've been holding you back. I just heard the lies they tell. And then here you are, interestingly enough, closing the jaws of this beast. But also seeing that there's a snake preparing to slither up behind you. See, until you were able to see it from this perspective, you didn't notice the snake. You didn't see that the enemy was all around you. The divine is calling for you to start visually manifesting your future, Virgo. The divine's going to provide you with everything you need, Virgo, but you have to actually reach out and take it. You have to put one foot in front of the other and press forward in this direction. You know, people need to be constantly reminded that we have free will. We are all here to experience life in our own unique way. And the divine stands back while we do this. Free will. Yes, we can certainly ask the divine for help. They're always on standby, but they'll never force their way into your life. They stand back and observe as we create our own reality. And what you'll notice is when your intentions are pure and you manifest your reality from a divine source, so something that's in alignment with your highest good and the good of the collective and the people around you, this is when the divine will come through with support. But this is something that you have to do on your own. It's much like going through spiritual awakening. Spiritual awakening is not something you go through with a buddy, okay? It's a connection that you have with God, a personal connection you have with the divine. It's all about you and you only. What do we have? The solar plexus, please. Oh, wow. Death, Scorpio energy at the solar plexus. You are right on the precipice of transformation, Virgo. Just like all the other zodiac signs, this is all in the astrology. It's because we are in this astrological transit of Pluto being at 0 degrees Aquarius, Pluto being Scorpio energy, and all of us are preparing for the next timeline. So the death card isn't literal death. It's a death to the old. It's an energy of transformation. This is Phoenix rising from the ashes kind of energy. However, there's also a further indication of this energy trying to stand in front of you, right? Oh, please, Virgo, please, can I have a word? Right? And they're presenting themselves as the Pope. It's somebody who's wearing a mask. This is that energy, the individual that is trying to control the flow of energy in your life because of the path that has been prepared for you. You're coming up as death. I just heard you're not to be messed with right now because you're starting to have a deeper understanding of the direction that you're supposed to be heading, and you're not going to allow anybody to stand in your way. You're prepared to move on, Virgo, from whoever this person is or whoever they might be. The transformation has arrived. I really do feel there's just a couple of steps left, if any at all. It's as if you're packing your bags energetically, maybe literally for some of you, but you are ready to accept the truth now, surrounding this energy that's always been holding you back. But you couldn't see it as clear as you do now. It really is crystal clear. And you understand that as soon as you release this energy, you'll be placed on a new timeline where all blockages will be removed. Your life will just start progressively getting better as time goes on. And this lack of growth in your life, although you must take responsibility for yourself, Virgo, you can put it down, I feel, to your environment or a select few people that were holding you back. But you taking responsibility is you accepting the truth now and not allowing this to persist any further. What do we have at the heart, please? Temperance, Sag energy in reverse at the heart. Wow. Further detailing what we are picking up here. Because temperance in reverse, this is indicating some sort of disruptive outside energy affecting your long-term vision. It's an energy of imbalance. It can be an energy of chaos as well. And temperance, as an upright, it's all about purpose, meaning, harmony. But you see this now, that you have been fighting an invisible enemy. Your enemy has had you in their grasp in the spirit. But the way you escape the grasp of your enemy in the spirit, Virgo, is by releasing individuals in your physical, everyday waking life who are serving their own agenda, which is the hardest step to take. That is the first step, the acceptance of truth, because it's paradigm shifting. It changes your whole reality. That's why a lot of people, well, all of us, myself included, have had many awakenings over the years and gone back to sleep. Most of the collective woke up right around the pandemic, but most of you went through a beta testing surrounding your spiritual awakenings 10, 15 years ago. Never actually put it like that before, beta testing, but makes perfect sense. It's as if you started to come online and then you just went back to sleep. Because a lot of the things that were being illuminated to you or exposed to you were too hard to accept, or you didn't even really have the capacity to fully understand what the divine was trying to illuminate to you in your life. And it's always your environment that puts you back to sleep, right? The people that aren't awake. You feel unsupported and you just kind of slip back into old ways, which really goes back to what I'm saying here about these shifts you're making environmentally. Don't allow your environment to dictate how you're showing up inside the collective. It's very important that your surroundings reflect the path that you're meant to be on, the path that you know you're supposed to take, your purpose, your mission, however you want to word it. It's essentially all the same thing. It all leads to the same place, which is you fulfilling your destiny. So right now, Virgo, you're really being called to start having a closer look at your environments, the people, even the behavioral patterns, addictions for some of you that need to go. Doesn't even have to be big ones. It could be small ones, but all of these incremental changes are what allows you to shift. See, the matrix is constructed in a very meticulous fashion. There's all these little things that add up to keeping us asleep. So it can almost go unseen, right? Your entire environment has been tampered with, so you don't wake up and see the truth. You're too distracted to take on the idea of a paradigm shift in your life surrounding your reality, much less a entire spiritual awakening. But this is what you are finally implementing into your life now, Virgo. There's no other way, and you see this now. It really is now or never, and that's collective-wide, all zodiac signs. I feel that where all of you are right now in your lives is going to set the tone for decades to come. And again, this is astrological. Pluto in Aquarius, though it's going to dip back down into Capricorn, again at some point this year for a very short trip. Once it goes back into Aquarius, it will stay until 2043, okay? So now's the time, Virgo. There's no more putting this off. What do we have at the throat, please? The moon, Pisces energy at the throat. There's such a huge emphasis around accepting truth in this reading, Virgo. As you can see here, we're looking at the moon from the other perspective. You can see an individual here, and the moon is all about messages for quite a lot of you in your dreams. See, I feel like this is you, Virgo, right? Kind of like, oh man. And here's the truth. So you not accepting this truth is you deceiving yourself. What was once hidden, or what you couldn't see, so to speak, right? Right there. Right here. Is now being brought out of the shadows. The thing about this energy, though, they don't know that you can see them for who they really are now. Something is telling them intuitively that this may be taking place because of the way you've been moving, but it's almost as if the divine is not allowing them to see what you see. So it's as if they're doubling down on the lie. They refuse to surrender. I also feel that there are individuals, I'm picking up on family members, sibling for a bunch of you, that may be telling lies about you to get people to look at you sideways to affect your path forward. It's as if, again, they're doubling down, but they're also going all in. It's an energy of desperation. But with this moon at the throat, it's as if these individuals can see through their lies. But I also feel that this is illuminating to individuals just how wicked this person truly is. It's as if this person tells a lie. Other individuals look at them like, oh, wow, I never noticed it before, but you are a pathological liar. You've lied about everything. Nothing you say is of any truth. It's like the mask has been ripped off this individual. What do we have at the third eye? Two of Pentacles, Capricorn energy at the third eye. As you can see here in this depiction of the Two of Pentacles, here you are. It's like you're juggling, right? And then there's these sheep back here. There's a crow up here. I feel like this is speaking about the energy that these individuals were trying to keep you engaged in, where you're always juggling. You're always loaded down with some sort of task or responsibility, or it could be these individuals not being respectful of your time. It's like when you're working on something, all of a sudden here they come. Oh, no, I need you now, Virgo. And you're like, okay. And then you just lose another day. It's something like this. Very distracting energy, right? Here they are, standing in front of you, wearing a mask. No, Virgo, I need your assistance. I need your help, please. And then you're left juggling with this person's drama, something along these lines. See, all of these tactics are meant to scatter your energy, make you feel very disorganized and not able to focus on the path ahead, which is interesting because Virgo is the zodiac sign of organization. So see how they're keeping you in your shadow, which would be disorganization. See, they know if they can keep you in your shadow, you cannot transform. What do we have at the crown, please? The star, Aquarius energy at the crown, perfect. And there's a very clear indication. Aquarius, Pluto at 0 degrees Aquarius. It's like here you are right on the precipice of transformation, stepping into the spotlight of your life. This is you finally being at the center of your own universe. You're no longer a supporting character in your movie. And as you can see, there's somebody back there kind of fleeing, and they got a sack over their shoulder, right? Maybe it's like a bag of tricks. They realize they no longer work on you. And there's an emphasis here on these 7 white stars. I feel like this is speaking about your 7 chakras. This transformation can be seen as a rebalancing of your chakras. When we hold on to people, behavioral patterns, when we need to heal emotionally, we'll have blockages in our chakras. The heart chakra, for example, if you're holding on to bitterness or any sort of hateful feelings towards another individual that may have done you wrong in the past, it can block your heart chakra, which can lead to stagnating your transformation. When you're holding on to what other people did to you to this capacity, they may as well still be in your life because energetically they are. There's this residual energy that's still lingering around inside your auric field. So it's very important that you're able to release any sort of past resentments or any negative actions that may have occurred in your life by the hand of another Virgo. Don't give them the power to stay in your life. That temperance upside down at that heart chakra is also confirming what I'm saying to be true. It's like here you are, you're cleansing, right? What do we have at the foundation, please? 8 of Cups, Vipar. Wow, what a card to follow what I just said. This is all about you learning from the past and finally moving on, as opposed to drifting aimlessly, just completely hopeless, not confronting the truth. This is what this is all about right here. See, that's really indicating this Two of Swords energy, right? This is what's down one path, not facing the truth. And then down the other path is this divine white horse that's waiting to take you to the new timeline. And whenever I get this card, it speaks to me about an individual who's looking in the mirror, like, mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all, right? I feel like this represents this person or these people in your life that were holding you back, right? They always look in the mirror and the mirror tells them, you are master. But this time, they look in the mirror and they say, who's the fairest of them all? And the mirror says, Virgo, right? So this is how They know that there's something wrong. They're like, no, why? Why is Virgo the fairest of them all? And then they're starting to understand that you're recognizing your own power. You're seeing them for who they really are, and you're disengaging your energy and moving on. See, here they are with all their tentacles, right? The narcissistic cords of attachment that they attach to you in the spirit. You don't even know. They're just draining you of your life force. This is the enemy that has been holding you back in spirit, now being illuminated to you. See, in spirit, here they are, right? Just some weird-looking octopus mermaid. And then in the flesh, here they come to you. Oh, Virgo, please. Please, I'm so holy, I'm the Pope. And you're like, I see right through that. You octomermaid. I know who you really are. What do we have at the sacral, please? Temperance, Crocell. Wow. Again. So we have it twice now. So the further confirming this energy, this is read in a negative polarity. It's right there at the sacral. So this is you closing the jaws of this beast, right? And then here they are. It's like they're blowing a trumpet. This could be them projecting wickedness into the ethers surrounding your name, spewing their venom. This temperance is a very chaotic kind of energy. This is very clear here, Virgo. You see the truth. You close the mouth of the beast. You see them for who they really are. They don't know you can't see them for who they really are until they go and ask their mirror on the wall. And then the mirror shows them. Yes, Virgo sees what you've been spewing about them into the collective. What do we have at the solar plexus, please? Four of Swords, Simius, Libra energy. And this Four of Swords is somebody who now has to lie in the bed they made for you. See, this person is wearing really heavy chainmail, right? It's like they're slouching over. They can't even move. The horse is too weighed down. This is an energy of you now gaining clarity around everything that had been slowing you down and everything that was causing you to lack any sort of progress on this path that you were going. Some of you had been feeling really burned out, feel like this started to increase up until you had this awakening surrounding these individuals. This is the divine waking you up to the truth. You just get to a point where you can't deny the fact that there's something off. Some of you could have been hitting so many roadblocks for no good reason, and you were just sick of failing or sick of not getting a win. So then you just start fine-tuning your life. They are what's causing you to feel very anchored, like you're dragging something, right? It's like you're this giant ship, and you're just dragging this anchor across the seafloor. That's them. You're not able to move at the rate that you usually would, at the speed that you usually would. You're just anchored down to all this debris, all this resistance. This is what's coming to an end. I feel for a lot of you, it's already over. Now it's just a matter of you preparing yourself, calibrating yourself to this new timeline. It takes a while to fully accept what's taken place, Virgo, because again, it's paradigm shifting. This is a reading here where the way you perceive reality is just not even going to be the same anymore. It's like realizing that a family member that has been around since the get-go, always been a part of your life, but it's like realizing that they were actually one of your mortal enemies. This is not something that you're ever able to fully understand, much rather accept, but you do get to a point where you're able to move on. Forgive yourself for allowing yourself to be engaged in that cycle and not recognizing the truth sooner. Now, in saying that, I do understand that most of you just never even saw it in the way that you're seeing it now. But there is a message there as well that if you were to stay after seeing the truth now, there'd be nobody to blame but yourself, Virgo. You have to understand that. You also have to understand that you staying is you living inside of an idea of what other individuals have for you. And that is a very frightening place to find yourself, Virgo. So I highly recommend that you do not do that to yourself. Astrologically, you have the support here now. Will you have the support like this next year? No. You can always make changes, but right now it's going to be easier. The divine is giving you the sight to see. What do we have at the heart, please? Wow. Phoenix, fraud and misrepresentation. This is Queen of Cups and its negative polarity. So here they are again, right? Now they're just kind of acting out. This is my drunk peacock or this discombobulated peacock. I'm getting an energy of codependency from this individual. Some of them could be drinking, could be other things as well, but it says right there, fraud and misrepresentation. So this is their reaction to you seeing the truth about who they are now. It's like they can't handle the fact that you know who they really are. This individual is now the one who is not able to accept the truth. Interesting. Now they know what it feels like. This is karma. They get a little touch of what they put you through, but with a whole lot more. There's some bonus prizes they will get as well. The divine has to tack on interest. And then we have Two of Swords again. This is actually a perfect reading, Virgo, because as you can see here, we have the Two of Swords from the back. Now we have the Two of Swords from the front, breaking the circle. Annuel, Libra energy. And you're no longer wearing the blindfold. You have ended this cycle, Virgo, and you've moved on. And you're no longer compromising your happiness to appease any individuals, not now or ever again. If anybody can't be happy with the landscape of your life from this point forward, then they're not meant to be a part of it. What do we have at the throw, please? Knight of Pentacles, Lila Heel. The praiseworthy God, light of understanding, acquires knowledge and cures illness. See, cures illness, that really speaks about the energy you were in. You've overcome that now. You've accepted the truth. The acceptance of the truth is what cures the spiritual illness of you feeling stuck, held back. Light of understanding, this is speaking about the divine illuminating these self-serving, obsessive individuals in your life that were making you feel stuck. And this is you resisting any sort of compromise ever again, because you have full confidence that you are on path. And anybody who tries to make you question that is an agent of the underworld. And it's right underneath that moon. I feel like that moon, stacked with that Knight of Pentacles, speaks about the light of the moon illuminating the darkness in your life, which can speak on these energies that were working in the shadows to hold you back this entire time. What do we have at the third eye, please? Queen of Swords, Ha-Amia. God, the hope of all the earth. Ritual and ceremony can acquire all the treasures of heaven and earth. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy with this Queen of Swords at the third eye. So the Queen of Swords is a very honest kind of energy. This is a no BS kind of energy. This is what you're taking on now. You're armed with discernment. You're also protecting yourself. You're not allowing people to take advantage of you like this ever again. This was all meant to unfold like this because of the path you're on. It's like this was a kind of spiritual boot camp, but at the same time, you were also sent into this particular karmic cycle with these individuals because you were on a mission from God. This was all supposed to go down like this. You had to defeat this evil queen, right? Mirror, mirror on the wall. Or whoever that is. It could be a male too. See, this Queen of Swords stacked with this Two of Pentacles, right? Here's the divine showing this to you. And this energy right here is you saying, oh, no way. That's not happening anymore, right? It took this perspective shift for you to truly step into your power. You just saw something in a way you hadn't seen it before. What do we have at the crown to close this out for Virgo, please? Oh. Ace of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Kehathel, the adored God. Divine blessings, drives away evil spirits, rules agricultural production. You just saw things in a way you hadn't seen them before. Eye of God. The divine giving you the perspective shift, right? Allowing you to see your life like you're an onlooker through the eyes of the universe. I always talk about how important it is to have perspective shifts in your life, right? Removing yourself from your current set of circumstances and looking at your life through the eyes of the universe. Once you get used to doing this, you can solve problems almost in an instant. It's basically you saying to yourself, Okay, what would God do? How would the universe want me to move right now? Because from the universal perspective, you're so zoomed out from your life, you don't see all the little details that really don't matter. All you see is that you're at point A and you need to get to point B, and everything in between is just noise. So it allows you to bypass a lot of obstacles in your life when you can think from a higher perspective over what you may be dealing with. This is a very deep, very powerful message, and I certainly hope that you're able to get some sort of guidance to help you on your path. Virgo, this is the message I have available to you, depending on where you are on this timeline, should you choose to accept. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you would like a personal reading, you can find all of my contact details in the description below this video, and thank you for your donations, Virgo. Take care.